that strategically taking Khārg, seizing it means taking Iran's oil off the global market, because Khārg is a choke point for Iran's export of oil. Or the Marines take Khārg Island plan is it's going to be tactically more expensive to do. Well, I want to make 2 points about Khārg Island. Number one, it may be tactically difficult to take, meaning there will be more losses. So with smart bombs, they hit targets, but they also don't expose people. So in this case, to take Khārg, you're going to need Marines, you need people, and it's out in the open. They have to cross water, they have to get on the island, and in all of those ways, they are tactically out in the open, and there will just be lots of opportunities for Iran to attack them. They're going to attack them with drones, maybe even machine gun fire, just a lot of different ways. You hear about those fast attack boats. So yes, it's true, we will be able to hit the boats and we will not lose the battle. It's not an issue of losing the battle. It's an issue of it could well be costly. Amphibious operations are simply that. But there's a bigger point I want to make, besides simply it could well be costly, which is that strategically taking Khārg, seizing it means taking Iran's oil off the global market, because Khārg is a choke point for Iran's export of oil. Well, is that really going to work in America's advantage? I'm skeptical, because right now Iran has adopted a long war horizontal escalation strategy that's leading to a shock, an oil shock where prices are going up. Well, if America takes more oil off the market, now takes Iran's oil off the market, this is going to cause more shortages. It's going to reduce the supply and increase the demand, and therefore the cost. So in the long run, I think even in the medium run, this is likely going to favor Iran. Tactically, we will get the island, but they will be costly. And then strategically, I think this feeds right into Iran's escalation strategy, and escalation still favors Iran. Well, I don't know if I'd call this a bigger plan. I think what you're seeing is a desperate attempt to scramble to find something that could help. So you'll recall 10 days ago, it was, well, we'll get the Kurds to somehow come on board. And then we're going to get the UAE to jump in the fight. And and now we're at the point of talking about sending in U.S. Marines. And what are they going to do, you see? Well, maybe they could take Khārg. It could be costly. You could maybe have tens, if not maybe hundreds of casualties here. But it's a desperate attempt, I think, to do something and to show you're doing something. Political leaders, when they're in long wars and they're losing, they're often trying a lot of desperate tactics, strategies, offense, and they rarely work. Usually when you pick something out of desperation, it's unlikely to work. If it was such a great idea, why didn't we do it in the beginning? Yes, it's hard to get inside anyone's head, much less Donald Trump's head. But I do think what he's trying to do is regain control of a situation when he's losing control hour by hour, day by day. You see, he started with what appeared to be a few-day strategy that might drift into a little bit longer, as he said, and I don't have any reason to doubt his words. He thought he was going to get regime change. He thought they were going to fall like a house of cards, and he has said he's surprised they didn't collapse. I think that's really indicative here. And then now that he's in the second stage of the escalation trap, as I call it, now that he's in the second stage and he realized that he was tactically successful but strategically failed, he's looking for more tactical plans. And the problem with the Khārg Island plan, or the Marines take Khārg Island plan, is it's going to be tactically more expensive to do because you're exposing those Marines for hours to what could be rains of fire on them. And then secondarily, strategically, doesn't look like a winner. It looks like the opposite to me. It looks like you take more oil off the market, that reduces supply and increases price. Well, that has been the goal, the strategy of Iran in the oil shock. It's to increase the price of oil. So I scratch my head. I just don't quite get how paying all these costs, getting all these Marines hurt, killed, for a losing strategy, what is this going to really do? So I don't know he'll really go forward with this, because it looks to me like, again, desperation.